What's up, Mike?
You got a beer?
The movie begins with James Harper, a decorated Special Forces soldier, a man who has given his life to the military. But his world collapses when he is suddenly discharged from the U.S. Army. The reason? His use of narcotics to treat a lingering knee injury. Losing his career is devastating, but what cuts deeper is everything that comes with it. His pension is gone, his disability benefits are gone, his medical coverage is gone. Harper, who has only ever known the Army, now finds himself with no safety net, staring down financial ruin. At home, the pressure weighs heavily. His wife and young son depend on him, but his savings are drying up, and debt is piling higher every day. With no options in sight, Harper reconnects with an old friend, Mike. Once they served together, now Mike is in private contracting. Harper is struck by the difference. Mike lives in luxury, with a big house and wealth to show for it. Mike explains that he works under Rusty Jennings, another veteran who now runs private operations. According to Mike, Rusty isn't a mercenary for hire. His work is tied to U.S. interests, secret missions that the government can't publicly own. Harper is hesitant. He's always tied his honor to wearing the uniform, not selling his skills to the highest bidder. But desperation gnaws at him. When Mike takes him to meet Rusty, Harper is given the sales pitch. Rusty presents himself as a patriot, offering Harper a way to keep serving his country in the shadows. To make it real, Rusty hands Harper $50,000 up front, money for his family, money to get rid of their debts. It's a gesture Harper can't refuse. With no better choice, he signs on. Soon he is overseas, on assignment in Germany. His target? Salim, a Middle Eastern scientist. Harper spends weeks in surveillance, tracking Salim's movements, cataloging his activities, gathering evidence. He sends everything to Mike, who analyzes the data. The result is a chilling report. Rusty tells the team that Salim is tied to ISIS. Not only that, he is allegedly developing a biological weapon. With that, the mission escalates. Harper is ordered to help raid Salim's laboratory, secure his data, and eliminate the man himself. The team infiltrates the lab with ease. They gather up computers, files, and hard drives. Then comes the final order. Harper is told to kill Salim. Salim begs for his life. He swears he is not a terrorist. He insists he is working on a cure, not a weapon. For a moment, Harper hesitates, torn between this man's desperate words and the orders drilled into him. But in the end, he pulls the trigger. Salim is executed, and Harper sets the lab ablaze before leaving. But the mission doesn't end cleanly. As the team makes their way to their extraction point, they are confronted by German police. A fierce firefight erupts. Bullets tear through cars and windows. Chaos explodes on the streets. One teammate is killed outright. Harper and Mike fight to survive, eventually fleeing into the sewers. There, in the darkness, Mike is badly wounded. He's bleeding out, and with what seems like his last breaths, he begs Harper to take care of his family and deliver the stolen data to Rusty. But Harper refuses to let him die. In a desperate act of brotherhood, he gives Mike a field blood transfusion. Slowly, Mike stabilizes. Against all odds, Harper has saved him. When they finally emerge, Mike insists on returning to Rusty with the data. Harper, struggling with his injured knee, needs time to rest. They agree to separate, promising to reunite later. Uneasily, Harper limps to the hotel designated for his recovery. Inside, he finds fresh clothes, but no sign of Mike or Rusty. He tries to call Rusty, and the conversation chills him. Rusty claims a car is waiting to exfiltrate him, but Harper senses something is wrong. He delays leaving, and suddenly, armed men attack. Harper fights back, drawing on his training to survive. When the dust settles, he realizes the horrifying truth. The men sent to kill him were not enemies. They were former Marines working for Rusty. In their dying moments, one reveals the betrayal. Rusty wants Harper dead, and Mike was taken by another team. Searching for answers, Harper goes to Salim's family. He meets Salim's widow and convinces her to help him. She leads him to a bank where Salim stored an iPad. With her assistance, Harper unlocks it. But his infected knee gives out, and he collapses. He awakens in a safe house under the care of a man named Virgil. Virgil explains that Harper's infection has been treated, but warns him he can never go back to his family. While recovering, Harper plays the iPad's video. It is Salim speaking to his young son. In the message, Salim explains that he was not making weapons. He was developing a cure for H1N1, a breakthrough that could save countless lives. But he refused to let pharmaceutical companies profit by selling it. He wanted the vaccine to be free for the public. The truth devastates Harper. He realizes he killed an innocent man, a scientist who only wanted to help the world. He was used, manipulated into committing murder. Before he can process it, Rusty's men descend on the safe house. A violent gunfight breaks out. Virgil is killed. Harper narrowly escapes, detonating traps that take out Rusty's fire team. Alone again, Harper flees. Using a hidden passport, Harper makes his way back to the United States. He goes straight to Mike's house and finds his old friend alive. But Mike, too, has been misled. Rusty told Harper had died. Rusty has taken care of Mike's family, buying his loyalty with money. Together they piece together the truth. The mission was never about terrorism. It was about money. Salim's cure was priceless, and pharmaceutical companies stood to make billions by controlling it. Rusty's team wasn't serving national security. They were hired to steal research for corporate greed. At first, Mike tries to justify it, but Harper's anger wins over him. The two men decide to take down Rusty. With Mike's help, Harper infiltrates Rusty's heavily fortified compound. They move with precision, like soldiers once more, taking down guards and forcing their way in. In the final confrontation, Harper faces Rusty directly. Rusty defends his actions as survival, claiming they live in a corrupt world where money is the only power. Ends with Harper killing Rusty. But the cost is unbearable. Mike is mortally wounded in the firefight. Harper tries desperately to save him, but this time there is no chance. With his dying breaths, Mike finds peace, leaving Harper alone again. The movie ends with Harper destroying the evidence that could tie his family to the operation. He watches as Mike's truck burns, flames consuming the last trace of his old life. Then, in the aftermath, he reaches out to his wife and son. His path forward is uncertain, but he chooses family over everything else. After all the betrayal, all the loss, that is the only mission left.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, hit subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss our next video. See you next time.